It's time, you guys. It's time for my Christmas grocery haul. Fa la 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 la. Okay, you guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome to See Mini Mom. If you are not new, let me give you a fair warning. If you are one of my regular viewers, this is not a typical grocery haul for me. This is a special holiday grocery haul. So that means there are going to be things that I don't normally purchase. There are going to be things that are not necessary. They are treats or indulgences. There are going to be things for me to make special holiday treats, things for Christmas dinner, things that we can enjoy over this holiday. So this is definitely not like a super duper budget conscious grocery haul. It's special. It's for a holiday. So bear that in mind as I show you what I'm purchasing. Also, this is likely going to be my last grocery haul of 2020 because even after the holiday, I know that we will have plenty of food on hand in the pantry, fridge, and freezer, and I will want to be using that up. In fact, I think it will probably be a few days into January before I will even need to go to the store again, except maybe like for some milk or some produce or something like that. So I am out and about. I've got my mask. I've got my coffee. We're gonna go into Aldi and Walmart, and then I'll see where the day takes me, and then I'll show you what I got. I'd like to take a moment and thank Amaste for sponsoring this video. They make a lot of houseware, kitchenware products. You can see me scrolling through their Amazon webpage here and see some of the things that they make for your kitchen. I will be sure to leave their information linked in the description box below, but they reached out to me a few weeks ago and asked if they could send me a coffee maker to try, and since I have been in the market for a new coffee maker as I am trying to switch over to ground coffee, I said sure. So they sent me this little coffee maker, and one of the reasons that I really like it is because it is small. It does not take up a lot of space on my countertop, but it's pretty stylish. You can see they sent me the coffee maker that comes in red, this color they call Corolla Red. It also comes in black. My husband even remarked that he thought it looked pretty sharp on the counter, but of course I also liked that it didn't take up a whole lot of space. And one of the other reasons that I really liked it is because it has a reusable filter, so it does not require paper filters, which is nice. And I just ran some water through it the first time to kind of clean out the inside after I had sort of unpackaged it and cleaned out the pieces that I could remove. And one of the things that I really like about this is that it just makes 1 to 5 cups of coffee. I don't need a big coffee maker. I don't need a coffee maker that makes, a huge pot of coffee. Mostly it's just me drinking this kind of coffee because my husband typically drinks decaf. But I found that with K-Cups, 1 K-Cup wasn't enough coffee, but I didn't really drink 2 K-Cups worth of coffee, so I felt like a lot of coffee was going to waste. So I can make just the right size cup of coffee for me, or make enough to have 2 cups of coffee. It does have a warming plate, so it will keep your coffee warm for up to 30 minutes. But another thing that I really liked about this coffee maker is that it will shut off if you have not used it in 30 minutes. So it will keep your coffee warm for 30 minutes, but it will shut off if you haven't used it in 30 minutes. And I will admit that the little coffee maker I've been using does not have that feature, and I have a couple of times accidentally left it on, which, is not a great thing. You don't want to do that with your appliances, especially with a coffee maker. So I like that it has that sort of safety feature in there, that it will shut off the coffee pot if you haven't used it in 30 minutes. Another thing that I really like about this is that it does have 3 different settings to make your coffee. So you can actually choose if you want to have mild, medium, or strong coffee. You can see the little dial that's there in the center. You just turn it 1 to the mild, medium, or strong setting, and it will make your coffee according to the strength that you choose. So that was another feature that I really, really liked about it. But overall, I'm very pleased with this coffee maker, and as I said, I will be sure to leave them linked in the description box so you can follow that link and check them out over on Amazon if you are in the market for a good little coffee maker that doesn't take up a lot of space on your countertop. Okay, I just got home. I have all of the groceries unloaded. I have them out on the counter to show you, but I did want to pop on here and say that about 1/3 of what I bought, or 1/3 of what I spent today, was on items that I'm going to use to make or give as gifts for my family, my husband's parents, my siblings, and a few other people in our lives. I made a cookbook of like family favorite recipes, And to go along with that, for some of the people who are receiving it, I ordered these really nice canvas grocery bags, and I decided that I would try to put a few of my favorite like pantry staples in there, or maybe some of the items that some of the recipes call for. So that was one of the things that I was doing today and that took me so long, and that you know, I was spending money on, but that will come out of gifts, if that makes sense. And I will also say that for Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, the night of Christmas Day, I'm taking a shortcut. I did order a turkey from a restaurant, so it will already be cooked. It's a smoked turkey. I'm gonna pick it up in a couple of days, and all we will have to do is reheat it on Christmas Day, because I know that we're gonna be really tired. There are 7 Christmas Eve services at our church, and my husband and I are working 5 of them. That's so that we can keep a lot of protocols in place for distancing. And I just know that I'm gonna be really beat on Christmas Day, but I still wanna enjoy the day with my family, and I still wanna have a nice meal. So I did take the shortcut and have the meat already cooked. And there's some things that I'm gonna make ahead of time for that meal so that it will come together very quickly. And the rest of the day, I'll kind of explain to you what's going on with that as I show you my grocery haul. But as I have it out here on the counter, I gotta be honest, I thought that I would have more. I mean, it's a lot, and it's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally buy, lots of treats, but I still am like, okay, this isn't as much as I thought it was gonna be. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the veggies. Yes, I did still buy some veggies. I meant to get bananas at Walmart, and I'm realizing now that I forgot. So I just have some grapes, some celery, carrots, baby carrots, zucchini, and cucumbers. Ollie, gosh, she thinks she owns the joint. She wants to check everything out. 2 packages of green beans, 2 different kinds of apples, pink lady and green apples, and then a pineapple. I think I'm gonna make an apple salad to go with Christmas dinner. And so that involves different kinds of fruit. And then I also got a cucumber, which I will chop up to go with our charcuterie board for Christmas Day, and then some spring mix for salads. All of that produce came from Aldi, you guys, and then this is the rest of my Aldi haul. I have a box of basically corn checks and rice checks, and a box of cheese crackers, some pretzels. You can probably guess what's gonna happen with these. I'm gonna make Chex Mix. And then I have just a dozen eggs, mostly for baking. These are my daughter's favorite candies, one of her favorite candies. So they had them at Aldi, and I picked them up so that I can help Santa out and put some in her stocking. And then I have just some plain marshmallows and the fudge stripe cookies. I talked about these in my Aldi versus Walmart versus Target haul, where I talked about snacks and how you can make s'mores with these 2 items. It's really easy. You don't need to get chocolate bars because the cookies already have chocolate on them. So we might put a little fire in our chimenea over Christmas break and do s'mores. Some more pretzels, some graham crackers. My daughter loves this shells and cheese, so I thought it might make a good lunch for the kiddos over the break. Some jarred queso, a little can of tomato sauce, which I'm actually going to use for a video that I'm filming tonight. It is a $2 dinner video. My friend Miranda challenged me to this, so we'll see how that turns out. Some baking powder because we were out, parchment paper, some roasted cashews. My son loves these, so they will be a special treat. And then I noticed that they had these again, you guys. These are the Clancy's pub style pretzels. These are very similar in taste and texture to Dots, if you are familiar with Dots pretzels, but those are kind of, you know, pricey, expensive. These are like $1.99 a bag, so that's like a better deal than the Dots pretzels. So I got 3 bags because they're a seasonal item, and it's the first time I've seen them, but I know that they will not last long. So I went ahead and got 3 bags because my husband and kids love those, and I like them too. Some potato chips that is for probably like some ranch chip dip that I'll make up. Yes, I did buy 5 packages of these cookies. If you have not tried these yet and you are like a shortbread cookie fan, you've got to try these if you go by Aldi. It's the butter crispy cookies, and I have purchased several packages of these. They go fast as soon as they get open. We've taken them to the office. We've shared them with friends, and so I figured the next time I go in, they'll be gone. So I just purchased a bunch of packages of those for us to have over the break. Some pita chips and some crackers. I thought this was interesting. The specially selected scalloped crackers trio pack. Sea salt, za'atar, is that how you say that? I'm not sure. And then spicy cheddar. These are going to be to go along with a charcuterie board for Christmas Day. So I'll show you some more of that stuff here in just a minute. A bunch of cheese, sandwich cheese. My daughter always asks for this. I like fresh Parmesan, like freshly grated Parmesan for some recipes. Mozzarella, Monterey Jack, Colby Jack, sharp cheddar are all just staples for us in the fridge. And like I said, I'm trying not to have to make another trip to the grocery store until after the new year. My kids love these yogurt tubes, so those will be for snacking. And butter, we were almost completely out. And then these items right here are gonna be for a snack board along with some of the fruit and nuts and crackers and things that I've shown you guys. On Christmas morning, we have like a sweet roll for breakfast. They're like just really small and we sip our coffee. And then I put out like a charcuterie board with fruit and nuts and cheese and crackers and meats. And we just kind of snack on that. And then we'll do Christmas dinner that night. So these are some special things that I just thought were interesting. This cranberry white cheddar cheese. I just thought that was fun. I wanted to try it. And then this one is the pizza inspired fontina. This is probably better like shredded and used on a pizza, but we might slice that up and have some on our charcuterie board. This is not an Aldi product. You can get this other places. I've had this before. It's a soft cheese. It's really good with crackers. Some salami. My husband loves hummus. I do not care for it, but I got some for that charcuterie board. And then I saw this and had to pick it up because I was gonna get it at Walmart. They have like a bacon cheddar dip at Walmart that's really good, but they had it at Aldi. So I decided that I would try this. We would put it on our charcuterie board on Christmas Day. Some milk, just because we were almost out. Some heavy whipping cream because, as I said, I think I'm gonna make an apple salad to go with Christmas dinner, and I'll probably use apples, mandarin oranges, which we have in the fridge, grapes, pineapple, and then you make like a fresh whipped cream to mix with it, and you fold that in with the fruit, and it's just really nice and refreshing to go along with Christmas dinner. And then they still had several bottles of this delightfully pure coffee creamer, the dark chocolate peppermint mocha. I talked about this in an Aldi holiday favorites, and one of the reasons I like it is because the ingredients are pretty simple. Non-fat milk, cream, sugar, cocoa, natural flavor. So there's no like carrageenan in it or soybean oil or anything like that. So I'm very pleased with that. Cream cheese was crazy cheap. It was 69 cents a block, and I need some for the cheesy cauliflower rice that I'm going to make to go along with Christmas dinner. I will try to hunt down that recipe and leave it linked in the description box. I first heard about it from a channel called Shelly's Home Life, and she's not on YouTube anymore. Leave me a comment if you watched Shelly's channel. I really got a lot of great ideas from her. But my family actually likes that casserole better than mashed potatoes, and I can make it ahead of time, so I can just, warm it up on Christmas Day. It'll be great. And then steam in the bag veggies, I just always have a bunch of those on hand because it's really easy to have some vegetables with our meals. Yes, even though we are indulging, we're still going to have fruits and vegetables, and we're still going to eat in moderation at other meals, so we don't make ourselves sick. Whipped cream cheese, just a staple in our fridge for like sandwiches and snack crackers and stuff like that. Some sour cream, a turkey smoked sausage, and then some more of this Castlewood turkey breast. This is so good. This is really good. It was gone pretty fast the last time I purchased it. And then I got just another box of the Winking Owl White Blend wine and some of this sparkling rosé, which will be for Christmas Day. So there's my Aldi haul. Let me show you what I got at Walmart. My own personal Walmart haul was not that big. Like I said, I bought a bunch of stuff for my gifts and that I'm going to use to make seasoning mixes and stuff like that. But I did pick up some more of this sourdough bread. I bought this a few weeks ago to make grilled cheese sandwiches, and it was so good. So I thought I would have some more on hand for sandwiches. I have quite a few bread products in my freezer that I've made homemade, but this was really good, and I just wanted it for grilled cheeses and for other sandwiches over the break. And I do like these tortilla chips. Again, I talked about these specifically in my Aldi versus Walmart versus Target snacks video that I put out a couple weeks ago. And I talked about how I really like this kind, the Cantina style, and the great value. But this was the first time I have seen these chili garlic tortilla chips, lightly seasoned. So I had to get those two to try because that sounds really good. I have picked this up a couple of times to give as a gift, like to the mailman or just to, people in the office and stuff like that. So I got some for us. I really wanted, there was a different kind. It was like a North Pole mix or something. I really wanted that kind, but they didn't have it at the Walmart I was at. So I got this peppermint trail mix. It is a blend of dark chocolate peppermint balls, roasted salted peanuts, semi-sweet chocolate chunks, pretzel balls, white peppermint almonds, and roasted cashews. So I just thought that would be fun to have. Some Parmesan cheese, some of this no propellant spray stuff. I use this to make popcorn when we do air pop popcorn and put seasonings on it. Some Pepsi Zero Sugar Wild Cherry. I just have been buying this because the 2 liter, because there haven't been a lot of options where diet soda is concerned. I love this rice. I bought a bag of this for something, I think 2 weeks ago. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm just kind of tired of brown rice. And this has been kind of refreshing. I know that it's not as healthy as brown rice, but I do really, really like the way this cooks up and how fluffy it is. It's jasmine rice, 2 pounds from Walmart. These are my favorite like candy, the seasonal Reese's. I actually don't eat Reese's peanut butter cups, usually just the normal ones, but at Halloween and Christmas and Valentine's Day and Easter, when they put out these kind, I like them. I like them and I get a few of them as a treat. I think it's because there's more of the filling with these. I think the texture of these is slightly different than a regular Reese's cup. Listen to me talk, I'm such a Reese's connoisseur. It's actually my sister that's the Reese's connoisseur. I'll tell you that story another time. I got some of these little twist up. These are little 8-ounce sodas. They're the Walmart brand. My kids like these as a treat. Some turkey pepperonis, because we'll probably make homemade pizzas over the break, because I made homemade pizza crusts. You will have seen that video too. A package of ranch mix. I do make my own, but I like to keep a package in the pantry just in case I run out and don't want to have to make any up on the spot. So that's just like an emergency packet, I guess you could say. And then you guys, has anybody else tried these great value Pringles? These great value Schmingles? We really like these. And my husband, Pringles are like one of his favorite snacks, and he really likes these. In fact, I think I like these better than the name brand. I think they're just a tad crispier, but they're almost the exact same texture and flavor. The Aldi Pringles, I do not care for, but these I think are really, really close to the original, and they're only $1 a can. So that's a treat for this week. And then finally, Bluebell Cookie Two-Step. My husband's favorite ice cream is cookies and cream. Mine is chocolate chip cookie dough. This combines those two. It is vanilla flavored ice cream with chocolate cream filled cookies and chocolate chip cookie dough. And Bluebell, I don't know if Bluebell is nationwide. I mean, they're out of Texas, so they might be nationwide. Somebody tell me if you're like on the coasts here in the US if you have Bluebell. But I pretty much only buy Bluebell or Brahms, which is local. That's a local dairy. But this is like a real treat for us. It will probably not last long. But yeah, this is a favorite in this house, so I don't buy it very often because it is good. Really good. Okay, you guys, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get these groceries put away. Hopefully that gives you some ideas. Like I said, I'm keeping it pretty simple for Christmas dinner. I have the turkey coming already cooked, and I'm gonna make like some green beans and maybe some carrots to go on the side with that, some cheesy cauliflower rice. I will track that recipe down and leave it linked in the description below. I've already made the bread. Now we have lots of snacks. I've shown you some of the stuff that I'll use to make a charcuterie board. I'll probably make some Chex Mix. We might make a few more batches of cookies or something like that. Plus we have things coming into the house all the time now from neighbors, from people at work. So I know there will be no shortage of Christmas indulgences, and I'm sure I will be ready for a little bit of a detox once the holidays are over. And also, thank you again to Amaste for sponsoring this video. I will leave their information in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check in again with another video very soon.